Inspired by sound.
It's 2020 and this is the first Inspired by Sound of the year. Now, if I spend all day doing this, we will get through maybe a 20th of the sounds in here. You're hearing the sounds of Korg Trinity. Sorry, Korg Triton. Korg Trinity is the keyboard I used to own. Korg Triton, reimagined in software, is what we're hearing. And I've been spending the last 3 days going through lots of favorites, and this is the first of my favorites. And it's very nice, and I thought you might like it. I like it. Epic cinema. So we're just going to go through a few of these. I allotted myself 10-15 minutes because if I don't, I'll get carried away and it will take a very, very long time. So we're just going to go down the list and play some of these, and you can hear them because I want you to go out and buy this yourself. It's worth it. It's very tasteful. I've got a combination of different things, some drums, some combination sounds, some program sounds, of course. So yeah, just like Korg does it. If you know anything about Korg, you know about these kind of sounds that they like to make. Huge, fat and gorgeous. So yeah. I like things like that, and I don't have any other synth that does that. It's kind of like the old motif performances in Korg style. I really like it. Bosey hop, however you say that. So what I find really weird about this one is that you have a very odd method with the ARP. Because look, the ARP does not sync to host tempo. Look at this. Oh, I mean, it's sync, but it's not on beat. So what I have to do to get it to sync is to turn off the ARP with knob number 2, which is now off. So now I can just use it as a bass and keyboard split. So if you want to record this, beware of this. So now it's on, and the first note that I play will start the internal clock free running. So if you wanted to record this, I'm not going to record it, but I'll pretend I did. I hit this, and I play. It's very weird, but of course now I've stopped the transport and I play again. It's not in time again. So every time you want to play back your piece, make sure you turn the ARP off and on again. At least this is the way that I have to do it using NKS. Maybe there's a switch in the interface that you can see that I cannot, that actually makes that not be a thing. It's very strange, but it's okay. I'm used to its quirks now. The first day I got it, I was like, I'll never be able to use these. And that sucked. And I was very annoyed, but I found a way around it. So here's one of the many drum kits. And you know I had to go through the drums really, really, really early on when I started doing this stuff. Because you know me, don't you? By now you do. Here's another piano thing. This time without an ARP. Just choir, which is actually kind of nice and old school. And for those who don't know, the Triton, I nearly said Trinity again because I owned it. Ah! Stop it! The Triton was made in 1999. So it's the newest in the Korg lineup of their legacy. Well, it used to be legacy, it's now called Korg Collection. And it's very tasteful and very well done. And I like it. And I picked it up while it was on sale for $199 US. And I thought, well, I won't wait till it goes up to $249. I'll just get it now. And I'm glad I did. And the thing is, I don't have Korg nostalgia like some, because I never owned any Korg gear in this way. I mean, apart from the Trinity, but the thing is, I couldn't use a lot of it because it was all touchscreen. So it was just kind of like, oh no, a synth I can't do much with. That's really boring. So, you know, I don't have Korg nostalgia, but I did like the sounds of the Trinity. This is why the trouble is Trinity, Triton, they're so similar. Not to say, but just in like name and thought, and in my head, they're all synonymous. Man, sounds like these are just things that I don't have anywhere else. Just a lovely Ballad EP type sound. Really tasty. Is that just a plain piano? Big Pop Grand. What's this do? Not so bad. I mean, it's not fantastic, but it isn't terrible, is it? I mean, it's usable on stage if you wanted to. People probably might know where it came from because it's kind of distinctively soundy, but you know, it'll do. Oh, by the way, my clock tempo's on the host is set to 120 beats a minute, so I didn't change it. This is very tame, isn't it? What's this called? Moon Jam. Yeah, these are cool. I've got loads of these favorited, all sorts of different ones. Oh, that's huge. I like that. Meditate. Definitely nice. Very cool. All right. Jealous Robots. Some of these I favorited so that I can work on my shorts project, and you know, not exactly sorry, as tonal, but atonal, and that's kind of what this is. I like writing ambient stuff, so things like that work out well. Bacterium. Some fun to be had with these, as you can tell. I might want to write something kind of anomaly style with that sound. And that one. Good bass. We like bass. Ooh, what have we got here? The default octave for a 61 key is normally here, but on this one, it's low. They've knocked it down a whole octave, so you've got a bass end of it. It's a very strange one, this one, because it's like a... Well, it's like a CP panned over to the left and a piano panned over to the right. Very unusual. That's quiet. It's called 70s EP Bliss. It's very odd. Very strange. These guys are weird at Korg. 70s FM station. Nice strings under that. If you hear those strings. Module gives it some vibrato. Yeah, we like our lead sounds. Can't have enough of those. No, Sam. Equally that one. I like. Ah, that's nice. Ah. There we go. That's nice. AC Piano Pad 2. It's nice if you turn the mic down and just play this one all by itself. Some very tasteful stuff here. This is one of the many combination orchestral presets that I favorited. And I mean, there are literally loads. This one is all double reeds. And now, I'm not a truly orchestral player, but I can just pretend, okay? I'm just going to pretend. Don't tell anyone. Okay, thank you. Now, oh, another one. Some of these, you've got to hit the bottom end hard. Not this case, on this one. But you will occasionally get like big, low drums and things. I'll go forward a little quicker now, otherwise I'll explain every single one of these and see if I can find just such a... Unless I come across a really nice sound like this one, which it just makes me stop in my tracks, called Ballad, Learn to Speak, Ballad Layer EP. I had to think about where I was going there with the chords, because it's a ballad and it has to be played all nice. Old school sound. Another drum kit. Many keys, yeah. You see, this is why I can't show you all of the things that I have, because it would take forever. So I really have to just press on, literally. I'm pressing preset down, and we'll see where we end up. No, that's not one of them. That's not one of them either. Silly. I always like these though, because I always like Korg Rhodes. I did gig with the Trinity a long time ago, by the way. I was thinking about this. Like, I think I did one gig with like a sound. That's about all I could manage because of the nature of the keyboard. Yeah. You can see why I like these things, I think? You probably can. Bumpin' and thumpin', says that one. Yeah. Also a good sound. Clarinet and strings, very tasteful, very nice. Clarinets and bows, so it says. Now this old school Rhodes is nice because it is exactly what it says on the tin. I mean, the name is just classic Digi EP, and that's just what it is. And I don't think, I might, but I don't think I've got a sound quite like this in software elsewhere. Not quite like this. This is a very... I love it. It's old and dirty and grungy in a way that just newer stuff is maybe too nice in a way. Classic GT and Orch. Okay, now a sound like this. Is exactly what I needed, along with a brass fall that I still haven't found yet, by the way. I'm on my hunt. So if you know of a brass fall in the many, many libraries that you've seen me demo over the years, and maybe I have things that you don't know about, then I'd love to hear, because I'll tell you what, I'm still hunting a normal brass fall. You know, the old 90s Roland and Yamaha brass falls that you play a chord and it goes, pow! Just that. I can't find that. I have over 100,000 sounds and I can't find that. Why? I'm not asking for a lot, guys. Silly me. Bass. Yeah. Many sounds. Many sounds. It's overwhelmingly nice to have just such playable things. And a synth that has nearly 4,000 sounds in it that's just so playable out the box. It's just lovely. Oh, man. Acquired taste, that one. Dreamtime EP, because it's quite sharp and tangy, you might not like it. And I don't like it for all things, but I like it for some things, and some things is okay. Another drum kit. Here's one of those that I was telling you about earlier. So you harder hit it, and you get your timps. So it's good for your fake sort of one-man orchestral band on stage rubbishness. Don't ask when I'm playing, I couldn't tell you. There's an even bigger one. Yeah, I'm silly. But I have fun, right? very distinctively Korg Road sound. I don't know what it is about it, but it's just something about it. It's called Dynotine EP. Drop it down an octave and you have a really, really punchy Rhodes and bass mixture. It's lovely. Look at this. At some point soon, I will have to stop because I will just go and do this for many, many hours. So I picked maybe like 5 more sounds. Can I stick to that? I'm going to try and stick to that. So this is sound number 1. So 4 more from here. Because I just literally will take all day doing just this and I won't leave anything for you to discover. Which of course is untrue, but if I just say that, then you want to go and discover it for yourself. Anic layers, I like that. All right, 4 more sounds I said. Well, we already heard Rhodes. We've heard things like that. Electro classic. We won't count that one. Won't count that one. That's just a GM drum kit. I want to show you 5 sounds that I really enjoy. I mean, I've got these are all favorited, but sounds that I like really enjoy instead of just vaguely enjoy. All right, this is sound number 1 of the next 4. Here we go then. I like that. EXP Dino Orch. Here's our second of 4. This is cool, but just like all the others, the ARP is free running. When you're not playing a key, it's still running in the background, even though no one's playing anything, because if you look, see? So you have to just catch it. You've got to just catch it. If you don't catch it, that's it, it's gone. So if you want to start this thing on time and properly, turn off the ARP and then back on again and you'll be fine. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to play the catch the beginning trick and play some things. And the way this is good for lots of things. I'm not going to attempt to play Spain because I don't play it very well, but it's good for your old salsa type deals. And well, it is. It's called EXP Lead Keys. Man, a lot of fun. I had to just check that the screen is still going because it went to a login screen. Hopefully, it carried on recording. That won't count. All right, I want to talk about this one because although it's very simple, it's it's very well put together. It's called Famous Layer EP, and I would like to use this at a gig in the future because it is very tasteful, like this. I could in theory stop there, but I promised you 2 more sounds, so you'll have 2 more sounds. That one, we won't count it because it's just simple. Here's a key,
I feel good.
a whole list of vocals. Yeah, you could have that, but nah, give you something meaningful. That's all right, but I mean really meaningful. That's cool, but I mean, come on. Oh, this'll do. All right, one more sound after this. This is a bass and keys split, which again, I could easily make with lots of other synths, but there's something just very pure and nice about this old school sound that you get from what was once a hardware synth, you know? It's hard to explain unless you have it in front of you, but it's just, it's there and it's visceral and it's lovely. It's also clever because I can hold the sustain down on the roads, and as you hear with my sustain pedal, and play the bass, and it doesn't affect the strings, actually the pitch bend does that to the strings. It muffles them, but it doesn't change what the Rhodes is doing. So that's the way that Korg has always been very good at handling their combis and things, which I appreciate a lot. So one more sound. Oh, come on. Give me something really meaningful now to end this. Help me out here. There's loads more, of course, I could cover. All right, we'll use this. It's not fantastically cool, but it's hard knockers, and it's a good way to end. So thank you. If you've watched this and you've come this far, I thank you. And I have to ask you a question. If you like these kind of videos, then would you do me a big favor? Would you press like, and would you also do this? Because doing this is good. That's right, a real bell. Would you ring it so that you get notified of all my future videos? Because that helps me out a lot, and it helps you to know when there's more content coming. I would appreciate it a lot. Anyway, thank you for listening to my madness, whatever time you heard it, and on whatever day you heard it. If you want to look up this product, this Korg Triton, I nearly said it again, check the video description. And you too can be the proud owner of something as mad as this, and cool. And I should also give props to a guy called Jason from a website called Freelance Sound Labs, because he made NKS presets for this product. That means that I can use it inside of Komplete Kontrol, and I shall link to him in the description as well. So there. All right. Thank you.